Are you tired of losing money in your trades? If you want to put an end to these losses, make sure to watch this video till the end, because I'm going to introduce an incredible strategy with a wonderful win rate that will help you to gain a ton of profit. First of all, go to the Ethereum chart and then select a 5-minute time frame, but bear in mind that this strategy works on all the time frames as well. Okay, now let's add the first indicator to the chart. I open the indicators tab from up here. Next, I type Smart Super Trend here in the search bar. Then I apply this indicator to my chart. If you take a look, you can see the mess my chart has turned into thanks to this indicator. And now it's going to be really hard to trade using this chart. So I will change some settings to make my chart clearer. I'm going to open the settings by clicking on this gear icon. Here in the settings tab and in the style sections, we only need a few of these options. Now follow my steps and disable all these options except the long and short options. Next, I go to the inputs to change some things up as well. I change the PP period to 10 from 2 and then I click on OK to apply the settings. Now, how to work with this indicator? It's very straightforward. Whenever it gives us a long signal, we open a buy trade. And whenever it gives us a short signal, we open a sell trade. Like for example, here we got a long signal, so we can open a buy or long trade over here. I will open my buy trade at the closing of this candlestick. See how profitable this trade could have been. From only one trade in the spot mode, I could gain 6% profit, but keep in mind that if I had used leverage, this profit would have been 60%. This is truly amazing for a single trade. Let's check out the next signal. Here we got a short signal. We can open a sell or short selling position where our trigger candlestick has been closed. As you can see, this trade could have been really good as well. In this trade, we could have made 2.6% profit on the spot mode and without using any leverage. Here I got a short signal and I entered a trade at this position. And again, the trade would have been profitable and we could have gained 1.5% profit. I got another long signal over here. I could have entered the trade using it and gained near 1.5% easy profit. Let's test other time frames as well. Now in the 4-hour time frame on the Ethereum chart. I had a short signal here and as you can see, I made 20% profit on the spot mode. On the next example, we got a short signal. I entered a sell trade according to it and gained 13% profit just by the signal alone. This indicator signals are very precise and effective. Again, another trade with profit, this time 19%. Now in the gold chart and with a 1-hour time frame, let's see how this indicator performs in this time frame. I got a buy signal in this position. I entered a trade. The next one is a short signal. I open a trade here as well. As you can see, these two and all the previous trades ended with profit. And this proves that this indicator is effective in all time frames and all currency pairs. But to make this indicator more accurate and for increasing its win rate, I'm going to use another indicator. In the Indicators tab, search Whole Suite. Add this indicator made by InSilico to your charts. This is how Whole Suite indicator looks like in default settings, but we won't be using it in these settings and we're going to do some special adjustments. In order to do that, open the settings of the indicator and from the input section, change the length to 120 from 55 and then enable the color candles option. Next in the style tab, disable all the options except the bar color option. We left only the bar color option checked because it's the only one we need for this strategy. We can close the tab now. We will use this indicator in this strategy by getting confirmation from it. We are allowed to enter a buy trade if we get a long signal from the first indicator, and additionally we need a second indicator's confirmation as well. The confirmation is the candlesticks being green. The trigger candlestick that we've gotten a long signal on has to be green for us to enter a long trade. Here we got a long signal and the trigger candlestick is green, so the signal is valid and we are allowed to enter the trade at this position. For the short signals, it is the exact opposite. We can enter the trade when a short signal has been given, and in addition, the trigger candlestick got to be red to confirm the signal. Here, the signal has been validated because the candlestick is red, so we can enter the trade according to this signal and gain profit. In this example, in the 5-minute time frame, you can see that the whole suite indicator has saved us from a loss. We had a short signal from the Smart Super Trend indicator, but because our candlestick wasn't red, we got that the signal is invalid and we didn't enter the trade. But despite that, whenever market is in the range zone, we'll still get some fake signals that could decrease our win rate ratio. But do not worry, I have the solution for this as well. To get rid of these fake signals, in the Indicators tab, search Swing Arm and apply this Swing Arm ATR Trend indicator to your charts. This indicator has another name that is Black Flag FTS. This indicator is an amazing trend finder and it helps us to enter the market according to its true momentum. This indicator is in default settings and now that we have to modify it. But before getting to those spicy modifications, let me explain how this one actually works. See, if the price is above this indicator and the color of this indicator is green, it means that the trend is upwards. Or if the price is below the indicator's graph and the graph is red, we can get that the true momentum of the market is downwards and we should enter a trade according to the direction of the market trend. Now let's customize the indicator. Open the Black Flag settings. In the Style tab, we have to disable all of the options except the last two and the Plots background option. After that, in the input section, we got to change some things up as well. Set the ATR period to 64 and the ATR factor to 6. We can close the tab now. Now let me teach you how to use this trading setup using these 3 indicators. We are allowed to enter a long or buy trade if a long signal has been given by the Smart Super Trend indicator, for instance here. And the second condition is the trigger candlestick being green. This confirmation can be gained by using the whole suite indicator. Here the candlestick is green, so we receive our second confirmation for entering the trade. Now the third confirmation, which will help us to trade according to the true trend of the market, is the price being above the black flag while black flag graph being green as well. Here our candlestick has been closed above the black flag, which is also green. So this signal is valid and we can enter a trade using it. I entered the trade at the trigger candlestick's closing, and I can set my stop loss to the previous swing low. You can set the TP to 1.5 times or even twice the risk. It depends on how you manage your trade. I just set a 2 risk-reward ratio here, and as you can see, it was profitable. For a short selling trade, we will need a short signal from the Smart Super Trend indicator that we've got that here. Next, the trigger candlestick has got to be red, and that is also true here. And the price needs to be under the red black flag. All of these conditions are met for this signal, so we can enter the trade using this valid signal. I entered the trade at this candlestick's closing and set my stop loss according to the last swing. And put my TP to a 2 risk-reward ratio. Okay, I could gain 3% profit from this trade. See, we got a short signal here and our candlestick is red, but because our candlestick is above the black flag, which is also green, we're not allowed to enter the short trades, so the signal is fake. The next signal is long and the candlestick is green alongside the price being above the green black flag, which means the signal is valid. If we were to enter a trade using this signal, we could have experienced an amazing profit. But we got another long signal with green candlestick here that is under the red black flag, so this signal is also fake and we shouldn't enter the trade using it. The black flag has saved us from a loss here again. The next signal is short, it has all 3 conditions and is valid, so we could enter a trade using it and make profit. Here we got a long signal at the best point possible, all conditions are met and the signal is confirmed, so again we could have entered a trade and made a lot of profit. Let's do some trading on chart history and see how effective this strategy can be. Look, we gained 93% profit with only 7 trades using this strategy. This is a remarkable number for such few trades, but if you want to know about one of the best strategies introduced in this channel, be sure not to miss on this video. Take care and goodbye.